I don't know about y'all, but 2024 flew by. Where did 2024 go? 2024 went by so fast. I don't remember what all I accomplished. I can't remember what all trips I went on. It's just been on go, go, go. And you know, when the year goes by fast, it's just hard to remember things that you did, things that you've accomplished, places that you've been, people you hung out with. Like, you really have to process and think hard about what all you've done. Now that it's 2025, you can look back on the year and see, like, what did you do and things that you need to make improvements on and things that you can set as your goals for 2025. But I figured in this video, I want to talk about things that I accomplished, things that I sat down and realized, like, yo, I really did that. Also, if you're new here, thank you for watching. My name is Corey Jones. I work a 9 to 5 at Google, and I also do content creation. My content consists of lifestyle, self-development, growth, vlogs, fashion. You know, those are my main areas. But the first thing I want to talk about as far as like an accomplishment of mine that I did in 2024, and this was early in 2024, finally got promoted at Google. This is something I've been working towards for at least a year and a half prior. You know, we had layoffs at Google, so then they suspended any promotions that year. They felt like it wouldn't have been fair, so then we had to wait. So then it just was a lot. So I felt like when I got promoted, it was a breath of fresh air because I felt like it was well overdue. Without the layoffs, I probably would have been promoted that same year. Also, with the promotion, as you know, each year your job, if you're working on 9 to 5, you know that you get a yearly rating. So a performance review. And last year I had the highest performance review that I've had since I've been at Google. So that probably helped with my promotion probably, but that was a huge accomplishment of mine because I value working as well, but also doing content creation. So I enjoy being able to excel in both areas. So I'm trying to excel in content creation. I'm trying to excel at work. I'm trying to excel on a personal level, professional level. Like, I'm trying to excel on all levels, you know what I'm saying? So just being able to see that I received one of the highest ratings that I ever received at Google, it just shows that I've been doing what I need to do in my everyday role to make sure that I make an impact. And if you've been watching this channel a lot, you know my whole premise is trying to make an impact. I want you all to make an impact. I want myself to continue to make an impact, and I want to make an impact professionally and through content creation and in my personal life. So that's my overall, you know, message to you all too. Like, strive to make an impact. Do things that you feel will help you out and others that come behind you, people that's around you. You know, truly making an impact, it just feels good, and it feels like you're contributing to the world in a great way. And since we're still on the topic of work, at work I was also able to pretty much organize a AI panel. And I organized this panel with our employee resource group, Black Googler Network, and an organization that I'm a part of, the Emerging 100 of Atlanta. So we was able to host that panel, and we was able to have our general body meeting in Google as well, which was pretty cool. But it took a lot of organization to get that planned. I've been working on that for at least 2 years, or 1.5 years, I would say, as far as just like getting it planned, getting things together, going back and forth with the president of BGN and, you know, the sponsored, and going back and forth with Emerging 100 leadership and trying to get things organized, and then having everything booked, people getting into the building, having access. So it was a lot of planning behind it, but you know, it happened. We did it virtually and on site. So that was pretty cool. And I really felt like I did my big one with that one. I did my big one with that one, with the planning and the organizing and making the connections in order to make sure that they happen smoothly. Chef kiss. Also in 2024, I said I wanted to be more of a leader outside of my personal life. I wanted to be a leader in a professional setting. So as y'all know, I'm a part of the Emerging 100 of Atlanta. I got inducted in 2022. And in 2024, I became a co-chair for our Collegiate 100 committee. I've been, you know, help leading events, mentoring pairings, all kind of stuff when it comes to collegiates that we work with within the organization. So it's been rewarding to work with collegiate students, because also with my professional job, I work with collegiate students. So it just all blends together and it's cohesive. And I feel like the wheels are turning. everything is moving as planned and has moved as planned in 2024. So that was a huge accomplishment as well, because as y'all know, I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy guy with content, with work, personal life, branded. Like, it's every single day I could be doing something. So whenever I choose to dedicate my time towards something else, is me taking away time from something else. So just being able to be within that position in itself, you know, it takes up a good bit of time, but it's also rewarding. Now, y'all, I want to thank y'all before I say this, because I would not have achieved this accomplishment without you all supporting, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, you know, and that's reaching 100K subscribers here on YouTube. This has been a goal of mine since I reached like 10,000 subscribers. When I first reached 10,000 subscribers, I'm like, I'm aiming for that 100K. I'm aiming for the plaque. And every time I look at this plaque, it reminds me of the true growth that I've had on YouTube. It reminds me of when I was, you know, when I was shooting on a Nikon D3300, ain't even had a flippy screen, didn't really have auto focus and stuff like that. I had to focus on a book, then get in front of the book and then hope that I'm in frame. I've came a long way on YouTube, and, you know, I'm only going to continue to grow, and it's only going to get better. And, you know, as you all continue to support me, I hope that there's going to be opportunities where I can meet some subscribers, or where I can do a big giveaway to give back, because I create the content, but you all support, you all watch. And without that, I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I really appreciate it. And coming from a small town, Sumter, South Carolina, moving to a bigger city, you know, in Atlanta, and making my way in corporate America, making my way into content creation, like, it's been real eye-opening to what's possible and what can happen. Because if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? If I can be out here on camera and getting brand deals, and I could be working at Google, and I could be doing all the things that I do and balancing everything, you can do it too. I always say, I don't make these videos to brag. I don't make these videos to boast, to toot my own horn. I make these videos so you know that anything is possible, and it's possible if you put your mind to it and be consistent and just aim at something and go full throttle at it. So I just want to say thank you all too, because this wouldn't have been possible without you. And also in 2024, I dropped a video, Day in the Life at Google in Atlanta. And that video, I believe last time I checked, had over 700,000 views. So I feel like this is the second video on my channel that's grew fast like that. And it just grown over time, and it's just getting more and more views. And it brought a lot of view to my channel as well that's watching this video. So, you know, that's a video that I didn't expect to get a lot of views. I didn't expect for a lot of people to find it. And even in the office, like, people come up and say, oh, I saw your video before I started working here. Hey, nice to meet you. Like, I did not know. I had no clue. But it goes to show that whenever you just have a vision and a goal in mind, you create for the love of it, and because you want to create, and you never know where your videos will go, be, what the views will look like. You know, there's some strategic things that you can do when it comes to your channel, but there is videos that you just want to create just because you want to create, right? And that was one of those videos. And like I said, it's on track to get 1 million views probably by the end of this year, early next year, probably. It also started a new trajectory on my channel. Like, I saw so many people like that video, so I was like, I'm gonna do a little bit more day in the life in the office, corporate videos, give a couple of advice on like navigating the corporate space and stuff like that. And it's been, you know, doing pretty well. So that video really helped me out and helped me see another lane that I kind of fit into when it comes to content. I went to Afrotech for the first time ever. I did a vlog on it, and it was eye-opening because I'd never seen that many Black professionals in one space that's thriving, doing well, you know, working at big name companies, or even looking to work at big name companies. Everyone had a focus and drive and passion to be there. Now I will say in Houston, the going out scene and stuff like that was a little bit crazy. But when it came to the conference, it was a great conference, great sessions, career fair, everything like that. And if you've never been to Afrotech before, I would definitely recommend going. I think it's going to be in Houston again this year. So check it out, man, especially if you're looking for different opportunities, you're looking for networking opportunities, jobs. It's just a great atmosphere to be in. So shout out to Afrotech. Would love to go again this year. I've been producing video podcasts. So if you haven't seen on my channel, I have a video podcast. And if you look, it'll be a podcast called Real Conversations. And I've been able to have about 9 or maybe 10 episodes of Real Conversations. And the goal for me to make Real Conversations is because on this channel, I'm trying to give gems. I'm trying to give tips. I'm trying to share other perspectives, my perspectives. And Real Conversations allow me to bring in guests that's been through things, whether it's content creation, entrepreneurship, have unique ideas, a unique perspective, and bring that to you all so you can have some information as well. And along with me, I've been learning a lot of different stuff hosting these Real Conversations. And it's been eye-opening to have people in my space to talk about different topics and conversations that I find near and dear to my heart, and maybe they do too. So I'm going to continue those this year in 2025. I already have a couple of guests lined up, and I'm hoping that you all will continue to watch them. And if you see them, watch them. They don't get as high of views as my regular videos, but this is the type of content that something in the bucket of that I enjoy making. And it's just a way for me to chop it up with people I know and eventually people that I don't know. And hopefully that it can turn into something in the future that, you know, has some longevity or provide other opportunities as well. So Real Conversations, one of my favorite segments of my channel, and I will be continuing those in 2025. Also, I launched a second channel, which is In the Fast Lane. I purchased a Tesla in 2024, and I was like, I love cars. Like, I love working on cars. I love customizing cars. I grew up around cars. Like, I just love cars. So I created In the Fast Lane to allow me to, you know, express more of my love when it comes to cars. And having a Tesla, I've been making Tesla videos, but eventually I would like to expand to non-Tesla videos, or car companies let me loan a car and I talk to friends that have different cars and interview them to see how they like those cars. Like, that's the goal. So, you know, In the Fast Lane is in its incubator stage, but you know, the views have been doing pretty well on there, and it's a joy, it's a love. I love doing it. So if you haven't, you know, go ahead over to In the Fast Lane, support that channel as well. I don't drop videos on there as much as I do here, but in this new year, I will be trying to drop more videos for sure. I have a lot of different ideas that I want to explore, but you know, just, you know, operating 2 channels is a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to operate 2, but you know, it's a love of mine, and I can't wait to dive headfirst into that as well. And also in 2024, I won 2 leadership awards. So let's rewind back to earlier when I said I wanted to step into more leadership roles in 2024. And since I did that, I was able to be recognized for my leadership. For one, within my fraternity, I serve on our regional board. So I was given an award for that and, you know, contributing to the regional board. And then at work, I was given a leadership award as well. And that's just from me, like, helping build the community in the Atlanta office, you know, organizing that panel, and just going above and beyond and trying to be the best person I can be at work and outside of work. So within the community, with Emerging 100, like, they saw it. It's like, hey, we're going to give you this award. I am thankful for those 2 awards because it also speaks to what I've been trying to do in 2024 anyway. It all comes together, and that's what I love to see. Looking back on 2024, I didn't expect that. I said I wanted to step into doing more leadership stuff, but I didn't expect any awards, you know, like, I'm just trying to get more involved. But very appreciative of it as well. Also in 2024, I had a year-long partnership with CVS. So y'all might have seen in some of my videos that CVS was a sponsor. I really enjoyed working with CVS. CVS was a great partner, a great brand to work with, very easygoing, not too pushy. They didn't want too much creative control over my content and where I implemented CVS into my content. So it was just smooth. It was the smoothest process I've ever had with a brand. Hopefully I could work with them again in the future, but this was my first year-long partnership that I've had with with a brand, and it couldn't have went better. And I appreciate you, CVS, for even allowing me to be a part of the year-long partnership and reaching out, and it was wonderful. I can't say that enough. It was wonderful, and I really appreciate it. And also in 2024, your boy went to Aruba. Make sure you watch that vlog too. But Aruba was a great time. I would love to go back. Very peaceful, calm. I also saw my boy Mike Caper, shout out to you. You got married this year. It's been a lot of stuff that I'm looking back on of 2024 that happened, and I can't help be grateful. Be grateful for the experiences, the people that's been around me, the people that allowed me to be around them. And I'm just going to continue to thrive, to be the best that I can be for myself, for my family, for you all, for my community. And hopefully, the growth continues to grow at a fast rate as well here on YouTube. But I'm really trying to grow on Instagram too. I've been stuck at like 13,000, I'm about to say subscribers. I've been stuck at 13,000 followers on Instagram for the longest. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm trying to grow on all levels. And I feel like YouTube is a platform that I hold near and dear to my heart. I feel like YouTube really supports creators. There's a lot of money that goes into YouTube, and I feel like YouTube pay out creators a little bit more. And it's just been a rewarding experience. I've been here on YouTube since 2017, 2018, man. And, YouTube has changed my life. From being a part of Next Up program in 2019, from being selected to be a part of the 2022 Black Voices class, to just getting invited to events. And it's been very rewarding. And I could not do none of this without you all. And I make these videos because I love it. I make these videos because I feel like you all can, learn from me, be inspired, because I'm someone that grew up in little old small Sumter, South Carolina. Didn't even think my life would be where it is now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best student in high school. I had decent grades, you know what I'm saying? Ended up going to college, almost failed out my first semester, continued and persevered through that semester. And then my GPA just kept going up. And I always felt like I had something to prove. I always felt like I know what I'm trying to be and where I'm trying to go, and being locked in and focused on that. And I think that's a mentality that a lot of people need to have. And I think it's a mentality that you just need to believe in yourself and trust in God. And it's a true testament to my channel, to me, to things that I do and accomplish and overcame. And I think it's good to see people that's on these platforms that dealt with adversity, that didn't have a silver spoon, that went through trials and tribulations, that work in corporate America, that entrepreneurs. Like, it's good to see all aspects, because there's no one track, one side, one way to do anything in life. There's so many different pillars and branches to this tree that you can go hang on another branch, and your friend can go hang on another branch, and y'all can get up the same tree at the same time. It's a lot of factors in this thing called life. But the more you're able to kind of see it from others and different perspectives, the more that it will help you out if you're trying to grow, level up, and be something in your life. And I hope that my channel is one of those channels that you consider as a growth channel, something that helps you, something that is beneficial, and not just me putting out videos. And again, I thank you all. Look forward to creating videos in 2025, and thank you for the support, and I'll catch y'all. Peace.